I have to say, I thought you were a lot better than that, Tom. I really did.
Is that you, Mia? What's going on?
Don't try and sit there and act all oblivious with me. I'm angry with you, and you know why.
Honestly, I'm not really sure, to be honest. Did I say something to you yesterday? I thought we had a really good time with each other.
Yeah, that's exactly the type of thing a guy like you would say, wouldn't it? Of course. I was just a good time. I wasn't anything more than that. You know, I have to say, I've met a lot of crap guys in my lifetime, but you have to top the list. I mean, with a lot of guys, they're just pretty upfront about their intentions and what they want to do. I can just turn them down, easily. But you just slipped your way into my heart, got me to open up about everything and then use that against me.
Hang on a minute, I'm not understanding right now. Mia, what do you mean I used you?
Don't try and sit there and act stupid. Your little act isn't working now. I already know that you're another part of the trash heap. I'm just messaging you right now to let you know how weak I think that is. Is this the first time you've played with a girl's heart?
Mia, hang on a second. I am so confused about all of this. I haven't used you for anything. In fact, I thought I was the one getting used. You're telling me that you feel betrayed and that I used you for a good time, but wasn't it the other way around?
How could it be the other way around?
I mean, I don't know. You're a very beautiful woman and popular in the school. I'm just your average guy. Not even that. Probably below your average guy. There's nothing special about me, really. I thought you were just a little bit bored yesterday, and you wanted someone to have a bit of fun with.
Are you kidding me right now? Is that honestly the opinion you had of me? I gotta be honest, I think that annoys me even more. In what way would I be bored? Did you even listen to what I was saying yesterday?
Of course I did. You were telling me that you were an aspiring actor. You want to do plays.
Seems like you had remembered something about me after all. Don't think that gets you off the hook, though. I told you everything about me last night, especially about me wanting to get into theater. I feel like people don't really appreciate it anymore. It's kind of a lost art. It's my goal to get into that industry and inspire people, bring some life to it. I told you how much that meant to me, right?
Of course you did. Don't think I've forgotten about it either. You told me that you used to go to theaters all the time with your dad. It was the only thing that you looked forward to at the end of the week.
That's right. My dad and I worked very hard back then. He was raising me on his own. My mother passed away when I was born. I never knew her. Regardless of that, my father put all of his energy into me. He wanted to do whatever he could to make me into the best little girl that I could be. He also instilled a sense of grit and hard work in me. He didn't want me fooling around. He always wanted me to be focused. From Monday to Friday, I would be focused on my schooling, making sure I was the best that I could be. Then, on Saturday, he would reward me. We'd go to that theater together. I'd watch the amazing actors they have there. The amount of effort they put into its production was amazing. It didn't take long for me to just absolutely love being there. That was my passion. That's who I wanted to be. I'm going to do anything to achieve this dream.
I know, don't think I've forgotten. You really captivated me with what you were telling me yesterday. Especially how your father passed away and that his dying wish for you was to be there on the stage for millions of people to see. I think that is so beautiful.
Yeah, whatever. You're just saying things right now.
What do you mean I'm just saying things?
Yeah, you're doing the same little act that you did yesterday. You're pretending that I'm interesting and amazing and all these other things. The reality is that you don't give a damn about me in the first place. You're selfish.
I'm really confused right now, Mia. I have no idea why you're thinking in that way. I'm not really sure how I was behaving yesterday, but I was genuinely interested in what you had to say. Maybe there's a part of me that looks like I'm faking it or something, but I've never really met someone like you. Think about everyone else in this university. Do you think even 80% of them really care about what they do? I highly doubt it. A lot of them have just drifted in here because it's just the next step in life. Some of them just want to party a little bit.
So, what are you saying right now? That I'm somehow different from all of them?
Of course you are. You're the first person I met that actually has a dream and believes in it. Some of these people say they have a dream, but I can't feel it. I don't see the dedication to it. You're the only person that I've been able to admire.
Wow, really? I mean, oh my god, you're trying to do it again, aren't you? Stop doing stuff like that!
Stop doing what?
That thing you do with your words, that fake interest that you have toward me. It's driving me insane. I mean, how could someone be that genuine, but then also lie to me at the same time?
How? In what way have I lied to you?
You lied to me with your intentions. Yesterday, I honestly gave you my all. I'm really protective about my body. I've only had a couple boyfriends, and I really regret each and every one of them. I know people look at me as the aspiring actress and that I'll do anything to hit it big, but I am not like that at all. I want to get there because I'm genuinely good, not because I've slept around to get there.
Well, is this about us getting together yesterday? I'm really confused right now. How is this my fault? I'm pretty sure you're the one that was throwing yourself at me.
Okay, yes, but can you blame me for it? You seemed so genuine with what you were saying. I honestly felt like you liked me. I felt like you were interested in me.
Well, maybe I am interested in you. Mia, is that such a bad thing?
Wait, this is not making sense right now. You're saying right now that you're interested in me?
That's exactly what I'm saying. I mean, I didn't want to say it because I felt like it was a bit too early, but honestly, I don't want what happened yesterday to be the last time.
This doesn't make any sense, though. If that's the way you feel about it, then how come you haven't sent me a message today? How come I've been sitting here, waiting and thinking about you, wondering if you even like me?
Well, I'm not really sure how to answer that one. I don't know what was going through your mind today. In all honesty, I just thought you were going to go to class and do what you always do. Just get back to normal life.
Are you kidding me right now? Am I really going to do that when the guy I like is ignoring me all day?
That doesn't make any sense. I'm not ignoring you. I'm just giving you your space.
Why would I want space after yesterday? Do you think I just give myself to everyone? I was hoping that you and I could actually be something. If you're thinking the same way, why didn't you message me?
Well, look, when you were talking about your dream and everything, I kind of got the impression that that's all you could think about.
Oh, I'm such an idiot. I guess I talked about myself too much. You must think that's all I care about, right? It's just this dream of mine and nothing else. I'm not fun at all.
That's not true. I had a lot of fun talking to you yesterday.
Yeah, right. Don't try and sit there and lie to me. I know how you guys are. You're just gonna say whatever I want to hear so you can get what you want.
You're still gonna doubt me, huh?
Well, yeah. What type of guy walks up to a girl in a library and starts talking to her for no reason? You thought I was pretty, right? You were thinking about the things you could do to me.
Well, one of those statements is true, but the other one isn't. If truth be told, I've actually seen you on this campus a lot. I've been really curious about you.
Oh, wow. So not only are you a piece of crap, you're also a stalker, huh? Been following me around? I bet you even know my poop schedule.
Hey, look, I might be a creepy guy, but I'm not that creepy. I'm certainly not following you. It's just one of those things. I mean, even you must have the same experience. There's some faces you see a lot of the time around campus. That's all it is. It's nothing out of the ordinary.
Talking to a girl in the library is out of the ordinary, though.
Well, I'm not gonna lie, it's a little bit bizarre, but at the same time, why not? It's better than me going home and regretting it later.
Oh, I see how it is. See what I mean? You really are selfish. You don't want to go home regretting something you did or didn't do, but it's better if I regret it, right?
Do you honestly regret what happened yesterday? I felt like I met a really cool person. I kind of want to do it again, to be honest.
Well, I woke up this morning thinking everything was great. I thought I met an awesome guy yesterday, but you leaving me that note saying that you got a class to go to really hurt me. You couldn't even stay for a bit of coffee or something? I didn't feel the greatest after that.
Hey, look, I understand how you feel, but at the same time, I really do need to get to that class.
on, it's one class. Is it really that important?
Take it easy. Look, I know for a lot of people that it's not a big deal to skip classes. But for me, I take it seriously. Someone's paying a lot of money for me to be here, and I don't want it to go to waste. I want them to feel like they made a good decision sending me here.
Okay. I guess I can believe that then. But still, a little bit of emotional closure would have gone a long way.
You know, I'm pretty sure it would, and you know what? I'm sorry. But I have to say that yesterday was really magical. I know you're not going to believe me when I say this, but I've never had a good time like that before with someone.
Yeah? Well, who do we have to thank for that? The guy that's been doing this little library dating thing his whole university life.
Hey, come on. Didn't you just hear me before? Someone's paying for me to be here. I don't want to waste money. Don't think that this is something that I'm doing on a weekly basis or something. It was just a little bit of an impulsive action. But did you have fun yesterday? I didn't actually plan that, you know?
Well, I will say it was very simple and sweet. I have to say that was a really interesting opener on your part. Where'd you come up with that one?
I guess I just wanted to get straight to the point. I wanted to know if we had some things in common.
Yeah, okay. I'm pretty sure there's not many people in this world that hate chocolate. What a silly question to ask me whether or not I like chocolate.
Well, in my mind, it's better than nothing. And hey, what did we do after that? We indulged ourselves in some chocolate, didn't we?
We did, and one thing leads to another.
We're laughing.
We're crying.
We're having a drink together.
We're reminiscing on things.
If that wasn't a beautiful evening, I don't know what was. Maybe a date that's properly organized will be even better? Do you have time to fit it in that busy schedule of yours?
I can move some things around. Surely missing one little class isn't going to be detrimental to my dream.
Well, hey, all you can do in class is just practice theory. If you come and see me, we can put your skills to the test. I want to see your acting.
Oh, that's an interesting challenge. So we're getting more practical than theoretical now. Yeah, that's the thing that counts the most, right?
I'm pretty sure that when you're up there on that stage doing your thing, you're not thinking about all the theory and knowledge from your classes. You're acting on instinct. So let's sharpen that instinct of yours.
How do you know I haven't been acting this whole time?
What do you mean?
You know, maybe I'm pretending to like you.
That's interesting coming from you. Weren't you the one that called me a stalker?
I did, but so what?
Well, you would know that a true stalker would have seen all your plays already. I already can tell when you're acting. Let me just say there's some things that I think you could improve on.
Oh, wow. Coming out with the criticism now? I thought you were trying to woo me, not annoy me.
Well, how about next time we do a little bit of both? I'll annoy you first, then we can get to the wooing later.
Fair enough. We have a deal. But hey, before we set up this date, I need to say one thing. Yesterday, it was all about me. While I love talking about myself, and I could probably do it for days on end, I don't want to date a guy that I don't know. So you have to promise me that you're going to tell me a bit about yourself the next time I see you.
I'll do my best, but I'm not sure there's a lot that's going to interest you. Like I said before, I'm just your average guy. Probably a lot less than average, too.
Wow. Oh my gosh, this is absolutely amazing. It's just so cool. I can't believe it. I mean, we've actually done it. We're finished now, out of here. We're about to jump out there into the world and make something of ourselves. We've been waiting for this moment for so long now. You have no idea how I feel right now. I feel exhilarated. I feel like I can do anything. Tell me to touch the sky, I can do it. Honestly, Tom, thank you. Thank you so much for being there. I couldn't have done this without you. You've always been there every step of the way, encouraging me, telling me that my dream is something that can come true. Well, look at us now. It looks like it really will come true.
I'm glad you're ecstatic about this. I'm telling you right now, I feel the same way you do. It's been a long journey, all the classes, all the assignments. All the stress staying up late at night trying to finish things. Now we can just leave all of that behind us. We can get down to the nitty-gritty. Do you have anything lined up? You know, they always say that it's a good idea to start looking for work before you actually graduate. It kind of creates the illusion that people are fresh off the boat, and that's really desirable, apparently.
Come on. Do you think someone who's as focused as I am on my dream would forget to do something like that? Of course I wouldn't. I've done my work. I've shown my face to all the biggest theaters. Everyone knows who I am. They felt my passion, my desire, and my dream to be the best on stage, to be viewed by hundreds of people. I'm telling you right now, there was not one major theater that turned me down. They all wanted me.
Wow, what can I say? That's my girlfriend for you. You must have hit them with one whammy of a self-introduction.
Oh yeah, I swept those guys off their feet. There is not a chance that they would choose someone else. Anyway, I got a ton of offers from everywhere, but I could only choose one, so what do? I chose the biggest one. Have you by any chance heard of the Fox Theater before?
Fox Theater? Who hasn't heard of that place? That's one of the biggest theater companies in the country. Don't you actually tell me that you're going to that one?
Oh yeah, baby. When I say I want to be the best, that means I have to be at the best. I'm going to have to move out of town, which is actually something I wanted to talk to you about. You and I are going to be so far apart.
Actually, you're right about that. I'm pretty sure that theater is located in a whole different state. This is definitely going to be heavy on our relationship.
Yeah, which is why I really didn't want to have this conversation. But it's best that we get it over and done with. Look, I really enjoyed my time with you, Tom. You've been an amazing guy. Even after all those times that I was doubting you, you were always there for me. You just saw something in me that none of the other guys saw. You treated me like I was special, and I honestly felt it. I've always believed in my own ability and that I would someday make it. But if you weren't there, I'm not really sure what the probability of something like that happening would be.
What are you talking about? I'll take a little bit of credit, but the one that got you in the place you are now is you. I'm pretty sure your fire alone would have gotten you there. You were already so driven and determined when I met you. I'm not really sure how much of a part I've played in your success. Besides, I'm just the distraction, remember? The guy that you can fool around with when class isn't on?
Come on. Are you serious right now? That's not actually the way that you look at yourself, is it, Tom? What a load of crap! You were the most integral to what has happened. All those nights that we've had together, do you think I don't value that more than anything? You would take me out somewhere nice, somewhere special. A place where it still had some sort of charm to it. But there wasn't really anyone there, a place where we could be alone. No guy would ever take me to the places you did.
Well, I wanted you to be somewhere where you could practice your craft. But I also wanted it to be a date.
I'll be honest, that must have been really hard to do. I mean, there can't be that many places where you can do that, right? Especially in a small town like this. Regardless, you managed to do it. The thing is that you've helped me so much. Whether you like to admit it or not, you're the reason why I'm here now. Whatever you want to do, I'm happy with it. If you feel like long distance isn't going to work between us, I understand. I'm making a very big leap here, and I don't know if you can leap it with me. If you want to give it a go, I'm willing. I'm not sure how much time I can devote to you, but I'll give you everything that I can. It might be really difficult at first. I think I'll be trying to set myself up, but in time, I'll be able to give you a lot more of my time.
Well, I have to say I'm a little bit hurt, to be honest, Mia. I mean, you clearly don't understand how I feel about everything.
What do you mean by that?
Did you actually think that I wouldn't be joining this journey with you after all this time that I've been supporting you? I'm not just gonna stop now. The real act is about to start for you from this point on. Why would I miss that? We shouldn't even be having this conversation.
I should have thought as much. You really are a good guy, aren't you? So, you want to do long distance with me? That's okay. I'll make sure to set up a webcam and whatnot. I don't want you to be forgetting my pretty face.
Well, that's gonna be hard to do. Forget when I'm waking up to it every morning.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
That's right. I hate the idea of doing long distance, and I absolutely detest the idea of breaking up. I don't want to have the life of us going out there doing what we have to do only to come home to no one. I don't want to break up and think about how life is treating you, what paths we're on, and if it was really the right decision to abandon each other. Most of all, I don't want to go to bed at night knowing that I can't give you these arms to feel safe in.
Tom,
If you gotta move to another state to pursue your dreams, then I guess I've got no choice. I'm coming with you.
hang on a minute. What are you saying right now? You don't have to do this yet. All of your sweet talk has made me totally forget something important. You have your own dreams to pursue, right? Tom, don't feel forced to do what I'm doing. I care about what happens to you. I want you to get the job you want to. It shouldn't be about me all the time. I hate it. I feel selfish. I want you to be happy too. Actually, come to think of it, you've never really talked about yourself and your dream. It doesn't matter what date we have, it's always been about me. How come you never tell me about yourself? We've dated this long. I would have thought you'd tell me by now.
Well, Mia, that's a very good question. Why don't I tell you about myself? The thing is that there's not much that I can tell you, and the things that I can tell you won't really interest you.
Wait, what are you saying right now? There's things that you can't tell me? What does that mean?
That's right. I've had a very interesting upbringing. I'm not sure if it's something that I can tell everyone about. As for my dream, all I want to do is just something that's better than what I grew up in, and if I'm being honest, that's setting the bar pretty low.
I'm not really understanding right now. Are you trying to say that you don't care what type of job you get? You could work at Walmart and you'd be perfectly fine with that, wouldn't you?
Well, I'd like to think that I can aim a little bit higher than Walmart, but it's that type of idea, I guess. I just want to have a better life than the one that I had when I was younger. I don't see any signs of my previous life being better than what's going on with you right now. In fact, it seems like a drastic improvement. To go live in the big city dating a superstar? What type of guy is going to turn something like that down?
Oh my god, are you kidding me right now? You're saying there's a chance that you're going to come with me? What does that mean? That we're going to live together?
Well, if it's alright with you, that's exactly what I want to do. We'll cook together, decorate our rooms together, spend the evenings together. All the things that we should be doing. It would be a crime if we didn't do them. That is, unless you don't want to do this.
Oh my god, Tom, you're such a sweetheart. Of course it's something I want to do. I want to have you by my side forever, but I have to be honest, I'm really surprised. That's really the only dream you have? I don't want to say you're a dull and insipid guy, but I thought there was a little bit more to you, you know? Don't you have anything else you want to achieve in life?
Well, you've got me there, haven't you? Maybe there is something else I want to do.
Oh yeah. Well, come on, let me know. I am so interested. I've dated you this long. I want to know everything about you.
The truth of the matter is, I didn't really have a complete home when I was a child. The idea of having children and a family one day is really something special to me. It's also something that I don't tell a lot of people. I certainly wasn't expecting to tell you.
Okay, interesting. Well, let me hear a little bit more details. Let's expand this dream of yours. You want to have a family one day with children. What type of things are you imagining?
Well, I don't know, to be honest. Actually, I do know, but I'm a little bit embarrassed about it. The dream I have is so simple that I think anyone would just laugh at it.
Well, hey, I'm your girlfriend, aren't I? Do you think I'm gonna laugh at you? Just spit it out already. I mean, look, when we first met, I told you everything about me wanting to be an actor, right? Do you know how many people laughed at me before that? Trust me, it's for the simple reason that you and I don't laugh at each other that we're actually managed to come this far.
Wow, is it really? I thought it was because of my good looks and charm.
If it's good looks and charm, I've had plenty of boys test the trials and failed. I'm sorry, but I'm after a little bit more than something as simple as that.
You kidding me? So, those guys were more attractive than me? I'm starting to feel a little bit disheartened now.
Well, I mean, yeah. Do you have any idea what type of industry I'm trying to get into? You don't think it's filled with pretty boys? Trust me, I've seen my fair share of beauty, and I'm unfazed by it. But come on, this is like totally unfair. Stop trying to change the subject. I want you to talk about that dream of yours. Let me feel it. Let me embrace it.
I guess I can't run away forever, can I? Well, look, I feel comfortable telling you, so here it is. I just want a very typical home with my children. A large Victorian with blue shutters and a red door. Out the front is a tire that swings in the breeze. When you step outside, you can smell the nature. The grass is so fresh and green that the sun reflects the light back into your eyes. It's on that front yard that our children will play together. It's going to be the place where all of their childhood memories take place. All the ones that they remember one day. They're going to have so many stories there. The stories about how they kicked the ball on the road and mom got angry at them because it's the 12th time that they've done it. They're going to have stories about how kids were walking past and they wanted to join in the fun. Our home was just one of many where children wanted to be there. They're going to have stories about how much laughter they shared, how many tears they shed. Then they're going to have the final story of them packing up their bags and looking back at that front yard. Remembering everything that had happened as they leave the home and go off to do great things.
Whoa, Tom.
Look, I know it's a really presumptuous dream. I'm definitely way too far into it, but this is something that I kind of play around with in my head. It gives me some sort of comfort.
Well, Tom, I feel like such an idiot for calling you insipid and nothing special about you. This is the type of thing that you're thinking about?
I know, it's pretty corny, isn't it? It's a good thing I don't tell anyone else about this.
What are you talking about? I think it's amazing. All of that came from the heart. That's something that you really want. Kind of like me. I really appreciate that. Thank you for telling me.
Well, thank you for letting me open up about it. So, what do you think, Mia? A big home with a tire at the front? At least 2 children that we can raise, a boy and a girl? It could be a lot of fun, right?
Well, look, I gotta be honest, I'm not that much of a fan of children.
Oh, really? Well, that's a surprise. I thought with someone like you that is so sweet and kind, you would definitely like children.
Well, look, I'm a very good person and I'm kind to everyone, but I have to be honest, children rack my brains. I did a little volunteer for teaching children how to act, and it was an absolute nightmare. The kids would run around, they wouldn't pay attention, they would scream at things. None of them took what I was teaching seriously. And hey, they're so dirty. I mean, I understand because they love playing and you're naturally gonna get dirty playing in the sand, but I don't know if it's for me. I like being clean, you know?
Oh, yeah, you don't need to tell me that one twice. I mean, the number of times that we've had dinner together, and you kept telling me to wash my hands before I got into the food.
Okay, well, we've had an argument about this way too many times, right? Do you really want your dirty hands getting on the food and then you put that stuff in your mouth? That's just absolutely disgusting.
Hey, babe, it's not like I'm touching the food directly with my hands. I'm using utensils, aren't I?
I know, but still, it's just the principle. I guess that's just something my dad really drilled into my head when I was younger. I can't stand it.
Well, look, I think it's a very good principle, but you should enforce it on yourself. But onto me?
Get with it, buddy, or get out.
So you really don't like kids, huh? That's a real shame if I'm being honest. I guess I can just brush it aside then. It'll be good enough just having a nice family home with each other, right?
Well, I mean, no. I don't want to settle for something like that, to be honest. Who's to say that my desires and dreams are more important than yours? You get a say in this type of thing, Tom.
Well, I mean, what's the outcome here? You don't want kids, and I do. I think maybe we should think about whether or not we can continue this relationship.
No, look. Obviously, I have that natural maternal desire as well. I think everybody does. I'm just asking you put that dream on hold for a little bit, okay? Just wait until we can actually get that house, and then maybe we can think about having some children. You know what I mean? Let's just focus on developing our financial base, and then we can get to that.
Well, you know what? I think that's a really good idea. Let's go with that then.
Oh my god, can you imagine if we actually had children and I still didn't get my acting career lifted off? I'd have to be a stay-at-home mom and everything. There goes all my dreams down the toilet.
That would be an issue, wouldn't it? Imagine taking your baby on set and it cries. You have to finish your set just to feed it or something. Maybe even have to put it to sleep in front of everyone.
Wow, that's really going to be a nightmare. You're really gonna have to practice safe sex from this point on, Tom.
Are you kidding me? Aren't I safe enough already?
No way! You and I both know you could do a better job. This is my dream that we're talking about. I'm not going to sacrifice it just for a little bit of fun.
Oh wow, I didn't know you were such a wet blanket. You know what? Fine, I understand. I guess that's the way it's gonna be then. Anyway, I don't want to take up your whole night. I'm pretty sure you want to go out and celebrate or something. You've got your friends from the acting classes, right?
I sure do, but I have to be honest, I don't really want to see them.
Why is that? I thought you were really close with them.
I am close. It's just that I wanted to share this moment with you. I think it sucks that we're both going out with our friends.
It does suck, but at the same time, it's probably for the best. I mean, how many of these people are we going to see later on in our lives? We should be doing something like this. You and I are going to be seeing each other every day, probably to the extent that we get sick of each other.
You do have a point there. If I get annoyed about you not washing your hands before dinner, then I'm not sure what other little quirks you have that might get on my nerves.
I'm the type of guy that likes to wear shoes in the house, so I just want you to be prepared for that one.
Thanks for telling me in advance so I can fully lecture you before we actually move in together. Anyway, my friends are starting to call me now. I think I better go to them. I still can't believe this. I'm so excited for what happens from this point on.
Me too. Here's to our life together, Mia.
Well, would you look at that? Here we are. We finally made it. 2 kids in the big city. 2 kids with a head full of dreams. Honestly, I can't believe we've made it this far. This is just so exciting. How are things going at home? Are you unpacking everything?
I sure am. I'm doing my best, but there's a lot of stuff here. I thought I was a hoarder, but taking a look at all the stuff that you have makes me look like a normal person. I mean, what is with all those ornaments and decorations? I think it's good that we have a lot of stuff to decorate the house with, but I'm not really sure how we can assemble this stuff. Is our house even gonna look homely?
Come on, it's fine. I'm sure you're going to find out a way. Besides, it doesn't matter what we're doing at home. It matters what we're doing outside of home. I'm going to be spending a lot of time in that theater, even after hours. I really want to hone my craft. As it stands, I'm still a young performer. A novice is what some people will call me. It's going to have to take time for me to get better. Time and dedication. I'm sorry to say, but there might be some days when I'm not home, honey.
No, that's fine. I was already expecting something like that in advance.
What are you going to do in the meantime?
Well, look, you were telling me about the salary that you have for the performing career, and it's good and everything. But I think that we need to build a bit more of a foundation than that.
What are you trying to say? That I don't earn enough money or something?
I think you're earning really good money, but I want us to be a really strong team and to aim higher. I've got to start looking for jobs in the area. I want to add some income into this house.
Well, that wouldn't be such a bad idea, to be honest. Like, I was actually thinking about the rent that we have for this place. It doesn't really leave us with much money left over, does it?
No, it doesn't. It's quite expensive. Makes sense for a place like this. We're not exactly living in the most cheapest of cities. We're gonna have to figure out some way to make the money and have a healthy, stable life with each other. Because of that, I need to get a job, and I might even get a side job if I can.
Okay, well, sounds like you're going to be doing a lot of work too. I wonder how much time we're actually going to have for each other.
Who knows, but whatever time we do get, I want it to be quality time. We're both going to be working hard from this point on. I think it'd be good if we treated ourselves every now and then.
Can't disagree with that. I mean, take a look at this area that we're in. There are a lot of awesome restaurants here. I'd love to check them out when we got the time. They can be cute little dates that we're going to remember when we're older.
Make sure to bring out the camera. We've got a lot of happy memories that we need to capture.
But wait, so there's one little issue though. If I'm going to be at the theater for most of my day and you're going to be working for most of it, what are you going to do about the house? I mean, it's pretty important that we get the cooking and cleaning done, right? You can't neglect that type of thing. I don't want to come home to be sleeping in a trash heap.
I know, don't worry. I don't want to put that burden on you. I'm gonna be the one that does it. I'll make sure to keep everything in order before I start working. The home is our foundation after all. We can't have it fall to pieces.
Well, I'm glad that we can actually agree on something. Anyway, you know what? We've got a lot of stuff to do today. You have to unpack all those things and get the house ready. I'm going to be out here looking at some furniture and things we can eat for dinner tonight. Unfortunately, just looking at our funds, I don't think we are going to be able to buy anything fancy yet. No nice bed that we can sleep on. What do you say we just sleep on the couch in the meantime?
Wow, we are really going for the bare minimum, aren't we? Well, look, we're a couple of kids that just finished university and haven't a dollar to our name. This is just the start of all great people. This is just one of those hurdles we gotta run through. We should be fine. At the end of the day, if I'm with you, I know that we can do anything. I'll always be the one that you can fall back on.
Me too. I'm always going to be the one you can hold at night.
Hey, Mia. I've done my round of interviews for today, and man, there are a lot of really good places that I could have worked at. I managed to get an interview with one that is a really famous company. I think they're going to offer me a very good salary. I am really confident that we'll be able to pay for our expenses. How are things going for you lately? I don't really get to see you a lot, but I've noticed this weird attitude about you. I'm starting to get a little bit worried. If you got something on your mind, can you tell me about it?
Wow, so I'm that much of a giveaway, aren't I? It's just something playing on my mind recently. I'm a little bit worried about it.
Okay, what's that?
Well, here's the thing. I thought I was going to get into that Fox Theater. It seemed like they wanted me so bad. I came in the other day just to show my face and tell them that I moved into town, and they gave me this really sad look of concern.
That doesn't sound like a good sign.
Yeah, it was a bad sign of what was to come. They gave me some bad news. It seems like they had another person that was auditioning for the role that I wanted. At the time, they thought I was an absolute diamond in the rough. I was the one that they had to get. I had the passion, and I had the skills, too. Apparently, a few weeks afterward, there was another candidate that came in for an audition. Apparently, she wiped the floor with them. They said that her performance was so astoundingly good that they would have to be stupid to not go with her.
What are you trying to say right now? Are you trying to tell me that you've actually lost the part?
Well, no. Here's the thing. They want to give me another chance. They said that I'm a very sweet girl, and they really admire the fact that I have a dream. I've got a couple weeks to prepare for another audition. Her and I are going to be going against each other.
Oh, wow. This is some very serious stuff. I wonder who this woman is. Well, look, I don't think it matters. I don't care what they've said about this person. I still think that you are an amazing actor. The thing that shines out the most with you is your passion. It was the thing that I was attracted to the most when I first met you, and it's gonna be the one that attracts them. Even if this person is that much better than you, which I'm not agreeing with, but even if she is, I really believe that you can get that role if you wanted.
Okay, yeah, whatever. Thanks, Tom.
Hey, come on, don't give me that attitude. I'm doing my best here to cheer you up.
Yeah, I know, but sometimes I feel like I just want you to be truthful with me. If I'm this much of a bad performer, then why don't you just see it? Why would you try and trick me into thinking I'm good?
What are you talking about? I haven't been doing anything like that. I genuinely think that you're a good performer. Do you think that I'm the type of guy that just lies to people?
Well, you realize how fragile I am. You know that I have trust issues and whatnot. You know how much this dream means to me as well. So you're going to do whatever you can to support me. I realize that, and I'm thankful. but sometimes if you could just be honest about the way I perform, that would go a long way too.
I don't really know what to tell you, Mia. I'd like to think that I'm being supportive and truthful at the same time.
Yeah, well, if you really wanted to be supportive of me, you wouldn't be fake. You would just be realistic. I don't know why I could be so stupid. This whole time, I believed you every time that you said I was great. Every time you said that there was no one like me, that could only be me that gets to the place I want to be. I was such an idiot for believing everything.
Well, let's just calm right down now, Mia. Just because you have the potential of messing this opportunity up doesn't mean that you're an instant failure. There are plenty of theaters out there. Not only that, but we don't even know if you're gonna lose this little audition. Just calm down. Look, we've got some good news and we've got some bad news today. In my opinion, we should celebrate both.
What do you mean, celebrate?
Well, I mean, let's go out for something decent to eat. Come on. You already know about that Italian shop a couple of blocks down, right? Let's get something good for a change.
I don't know. Is this really a good idea, Tom? I mean, the audition's gonna be a couple weeks. I think I should be focusing on trying to improve my act. Having a bit of pasta at some restaurant is just irrelevant to my dream right now.
I don't want to hear you talk that way, Mia. We're gonna have something special tonight, and that's that. I don't want to hear any complaints about it.
Alright, fine. But can you please make this one quick? I really want to do well with that audition.
Mia, open the door now. I'm not putting up with this anymore. Come on, I haven't seen your face in weeks. What have you been doing in there? I know things are tough right now, but you gotta come out.
Just go away, Tom. I need some time alone. I don't want to speak or see anyone.
Oh, come on, Mia, stop over-exaggerating like this. It's not the end of the world. It was one little audition at one little theater. Are you seriously gonna take it that much to heart?
Tom, I don't want to listen to you right now. You don't know how I feel. This means so much to me. It's not just some stupid little audition to me. It's the first step to me fulfilling my dream. I haven't even made that first step.
Are you kidding me right now? You're still well into your journey. The first step is already completed ages ago. You've encountered one little hurdle. You're really just gonna stumble and not finish the race over something like this?
Look, I get it. I know there's still a chance for me to get out there and get a new role, but I just don't want to at the moment. I just want to sit on my own and think about things.
Okay, well, you've had week after week to think about things. Don't you figure it's time to just get back on the horse and get out there?
How can I? I still don't have the confidence to do it. I still look at myself like a failure. I don't think any type of pep talk from you is going to help that either.
Come on, Mia, so what? So what if there was someone that was a little bit better than you?
Are you kidding me? Do you think she was just a little bit better? You should have heard the amount of crap that guy was saying about her. He treats her like she's some goddess that's transcended from heaven.
What exactly did he say?
Her voice is a symphony of celestial melodies. Each note a radiant star that lights up the universe of sound with unparalleled beauty.
Okay, well, I think that's a little bit of an over-exaggeration. Are you sure he said that? I don't think anyone is worthy of that much praise.
You're starting to doubt me, aren't you? Well, I'm telling you right now. He said it so much that I was able to remember it word for word. That's how much they're obsessed over her. They just think she's so perfect. I don't think she's that great of a performer. At the end of the day, it all comes down to the acting, right? I could have a voice like that if I really worked at it. But then again, who am I kidding? I was there. I was listening to her. She's absolutely adorable. She's perfect in every way. There's no way I could be something like that.
Once again, Mia, who cares? Who cares if you're not that? People are gonna want you for you, not her. I think they really missed out on an opportunity passing you up. I honestly do, and that's not just some silly pep talk to try and get you out of there.
I just don't get it, Tom. I mean, I tried so hard. I really thought that I was gonna get that role. Even when I had to do a second audition against her, you already know how much I spent night after night doing research and practicing. I thought for sure that I would get it. What am I missing? Did she practice more than me? Is this just something that I'm not suited towards? I just don't know how to deal with any of this.
Well, in my opinion, you can just look at this one as character building.
Look at you, giving me such a cliche word such as character building. That's so funny to say to someone like me. Take a look at my circumstance, Tom. My character isn't being built, it's being destroyed.
Well, you can do one of two things right now, Mia. You can sit there feeling sorry for yourself and just give up on everything. Never realize your dream, never become that great person that you envisioned yourself to be. Or you can just suck it up and just accept that this is one of the trials that you have to face. Which one is it going to be?
You're really not going to let me slip, are you?
Not for a second. You think that all I did was pep talk, right? That is not true. I'm just going to be whoever you need me to be to assist you in achieving that dream. If I have to be a little bit harsh on you, even if I have to ridicule you for your ridiculous behavior right now.
You're right. You're so right. That's exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm just being ridiculous.
Come on, this is just one theater. You need to get it together. Exactly. Think about all the other theaters that are out there. Who cares if you didn't get the biggest one? When you start playing in a different one, they're gonna start noticing. Why not make that your new goal? Make them feel sorry for the decision that they've made. Make them realize that they really screwed up when they chose that woman over you.
You're right. You're so totally right. Tom, I've been such an idiot these past few weeks. Why have I overreacted this way? I'm so pathetic.
Hey now, that's not the type of talk I want to hear. We're not here to put ourselves down, we're here to move forward. At the end of the day, you're still a girl with a dream, and not just a dream. It is a mission that you have to fulfill. Someone that calls themselves pathetic isn't going to fulfill that dream.
The more I say it, the more pathetic I feel. But you know what? I am going to just stop it right there.
Good. Now, I've got some hot chocolate out here, and I want to lift your spirits a little bit. You need something fun every now and then, especially if we're going to do what we're planning to do. Come out here and spend some time with your boyfriend.
Tom, you're not going to believe it. I've got it. I finally got the position. Oh God, where are you right now? I just want to squeeze the hell out of you. I am so excited for what I'm about to do.
No way, are you kidding me right now? That's amazing! You actually got a new position? So you've passed the audition and everything?
Yep, all of that is out of the way. I've gone through all auditions. I've made myself the best candidate. They told me that without a doubt they want me. They've also heard about the woman that they've hired at the Fox Theater. Turns out she has a very serious alcohol addiction. She's been causing a lot of trouble for them. They've been asking for me to come back.
Well, would you look at that? They come crawling back to you now, don't they? I hope you did the right thing and you rejected them.
Are you kidding me? Of course I did. I'm not gonna waste time on people that didn't want to invest their time in me. No, this theater that I'm going with is the one for me. The people there are amazing, and they absolutely hate Fox Theater. They say they don't deserve to be the #1 theater in this town. They want to overthrow them. And you know what? With someone like me on their team, I'm pretty sure they're gonna be able to do it.
Oh, I'm so proud of you, Mia. I mean, you look like nothing is gonna stop you. These past few months have been torture. I've even been surprised that you've gone through it.
What are you saying? That you didn't have faith in me or something?
Well, that's not exactly how we describe it, but considering the type of place that you were in before you decided to take this affirmative action is quite astounding. I mean, you haven't let anything stop you. You'd get rejected by places, and then you would try again a week later. You had a really good persistent effort. I know for me personally, I would start to feel a bit down with myself, like I couldn't do it. But you just kept on going. I really admire it.
Well, it's all thanks to you again. I swear, I don't know how I'm going to do these things without you. You've pushed me to get through university, and you pushed me to get through this hard time.
Hey, look, don't start thanking me yet. Let's just wait until all eyes are on you, and then I'll start to take some credit.
I still can't believe what's going on. I'm actually going to become a star. Nothing is going to stop me now.
Mia, I need to know what you're doing right now. You've left me in a really confused state. I get home and the place is absolutely trashed. There's alcohol everywhere. It looks like you've been drinking. I was working my way through all the mess and I actually saw a pregnancy test. Can you explain to me what is going on right now? Is this true?
What do you think, Tom? It's obvious what's happening, isn't it? Are you that stupid? Just put the dots together already.
What the? Don't talk to me that way. What is going on right now? Are you okay? It's already midnight. What are you doing?
Does it really matter? Are you the one that's meant to be supportive of me all the time? If you care about me that much, how about you just leave me alone? A girl can get some space every now and then, right?
Okay, but to be out at this time of night is gonna make any guy worried, right? Especially after seeing the house like this. Like, I don't even know what to make of it. It's clear you're very drunk. I don't want you out at this time of night. It's bound to be dangerous.
Look at you. Always just trying to decide my life for me. That's all you do, don't you?
What are you talking about?
Well, you just want to control me. You tell me that I should follow my dreams. You tell me that I should get out of my room. You tell me all these things I have to do. Just let me be free. Go live your own dreams. You got your job, right? That thing you're so happy about.
Well, yeah, I do, but what does that have to do with anything? It's not exactly my dream. You know what my dream is.
Ever since you started working in that place, you've done nothing but talk about how great it is. How amazing the team is. How you're such a good worker and you're getting all these raises and whatnot. Oh, I just hate hearing it. I hate hearing how successful you are and how much I am, failing.
But what are you talking about right now? I mean, sure, you've had a lot of failures leading up to this, but you're winning in the end, right? You're just about to start your performing career.
Exactly. I'm just about to get the ball rolling and something like this happens. This is all your fault, Tom. Didn't I tell you so long ago that I need you to be careful? I needed you to wear protection.
Are you trying to say that you're not happy that something like this is happening?
How could I be happy about this? This is the worst thing that could ever happen to me. I told you that I hated kids. Now look at me. I'm going to be walking around with a cannonball underneath my shirt for months. What am I gonna do? My performing career is in the zinc now. I gotta waste my time looking after this kid. I'll be old and undesirable by the time I'm free.
Well, come on, that's not true. There are ways that we can work around this. I'm sure there is. We just have to think of something.
Tom, what are you talking about? There is no solution to this. You have to work, don't you? They're the only income we have now. We can't risk me earning enough to live here for you to quit and look after the kid. I have to stay home and look after this thing.
Don't call it a thing. It's gonna be a human being. It's like you have no respect for it at all.
Well, I don't really. Don't you see that? I don't want this kid, Tom. I didn't want for this to happen. Especially now. I haven't even got a chance to start acting. It seems just every time that I try and do something right, something horrible happens. You keep telling me to get back on the horse, but just can't motivate myself anymore. I can't give myself any more steam to try and achieve the things that I want to.
So I guess that's what you're suggesting right now, right? You're thinking about getting an abortion.
Who am I kidding? Is that the person I'm going to be known for? Someone that stopped her husband's dream from coming true and destroyed her own body?
What are you talking about? My dream can still come true. It doesn't have to be now.
You're just being stupid right now, Tom. You've been so selfless this whole time. You've been giving everything to me. And now I have to give something to you. I'm not just going to rip away the chance from you. We are keeping this baby. I don't really have a choice. I'm stuck with this decision and I'm suffering because of it.
Mia, I don't really know what to say. I'm just really sorry about everything. I mean, we shouldn't be talking like this. The news of having a baby should be a happy one. We should be excited and calling all of our friends and family, letting them know that we've got a new member in our family.
Yeah, right. What friends and family?
What are you talking about? You were probably the most popular person in university. Everyone knew who you were.
Yeah, superficially they knew me. Let's take a look at all the guys that wanted to get to know me. All they wanted was a piece of action. Who wouldn't want to have a fun night with a bright girl who's passionate about her acting career? No guy had any good intentions when he talked to me. You were the only one that did. As for the girls, they weren't any better. They're just a bunch of sycophants that pretended to be nice to each other. At the end of the day, we all were in competition in some way or another. Who can act the best? Who can look the best? Who can sing the best? Who can dance? None of those people I can really call my friends.
Look, Mia, you're drunk right now. I know that you're really emotional.
Well, can you really blame me for it? I don't have anything and I'm losing at the same time. I don't even have a family to talk to. You mentioned calling the family and letting them know the good news? Who can I call? I don't have many parents. They're gone. I didn't have a mom that I could talk to when I had problems. Someone that I could find solace in. I only had a dad up until I was about 15. He was the guy that was protecting me from the bad boys, providing everything for my family. And then he had to pass away like that, leaving me on my own.
What happened to your father? I can tell that he's a very important part of your life. I know that you don't want to talk about it, but I'm your partner. I need to know these things. I need to know whatever pain you're holding on to.
My dad was one of the best men that I've ever known. Probably just as good as you, Tom. It actually makes sense that I'm dating you. I think it's because you resemble him so much. He honestly lifted me up in anything that I did. He made me feel like I was on top of the world. One day at school, it just clicked to me. My dad and I had been going to this place our whole life. There was an acting class in school, and I did one of them, and the teacher said that I performed so well. They said I really had a knack for this thing, and it didn't even feel like I was doing it for the first time. I was told that I should really consider becoming a performer, and I knew it in my heart that that's what I was going to be. But to have that confirmation from someone else just made me more sure about it.
I see. So that's the moment that you realized that you wanted to become a performer. That's a very powerful moment right there. No wonder your dream is so strong.
You wouldn't believe how much joy I was feeling that day. I finally found my purpose in life. I realized something that I wanted to do. The next thing was me telling my dad. I just couldn't wait. At that time, I usually took a bus home, but the bus can be late. Sometimes I didn't want to take that chance. I wanted to tell him straight away. I decided to run. I ran and I ran and I ran. I'm not a really good runner, which is what amazed me at the time. There was something about this force, this impulse to tell my dad that just drove me forward. I burst through the door, screaming out his name, looking for him, couldn't find him anywhere. I thought maybe he was late from work or something. A day passed, and I got really worried. I hadn't had any contact from him.
What happened to him?
Well, not soon after that, I got a phone call from the hospital, and they said he was in serious condition.
A serious condition? What happened to him?
It seems he was battling some sort of illness without me knowing. He did a good job at hiding it. Those days where he was really sick, he would pretend that he was doing overtime just to keep my mind at ease. He didn't want me to be worried about him. He wanted me to be focused on school. But when they told me that news, I had to find him straight away. Now, I was rushing to the hospital with a different feeling. It wasn't joy. It was just dread.
What did you see?
I got in there and he could barely speak to me. All of his movements were slow and sluggish. It took him a good 10 seconds to turn his head toward me. I was absolutely distraught. I sat with him there, day after day, talking to him, telling him my problems, telling him how I wanted to be an actor. At the time, I wasn't really worried if he was listening. I didn't really care. I just wanted to talk to him. It was probably the last time that I would get. Then on the day he died, I heard this murmur coming out of his mouth. It was like he knew this was the day he was going. I see it. His fingers start to bend and he points to me. He was summoning up every little ounce of strength that he could. His lips started to quiver, and I heard the word performer come out of his mouth. I was left bewildered at what I just experienced. I didn't know if I should believe it or not, but he died that day.
I never knew this was the way he died. I'm so sorry.
There's something about that makes me feel like I wasn't imagining things. He was listening to what I had to say, and he knew that I was going to become a performer. That's why I have to do what I have to do. I know my dad is looking down on me somewhere. He's expecting me to succeed.
I don't know what to say to you, Mia. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry that I didn't know this part about you. You have been holding onto a lot of pain. This dream of yours isn't merely a dream. It's much bigger than that. It's a purpose. It's you fulfilling your father's wish.
So now you've realized why this is so important to me, right? My dad treated me the way a father should treat his daughter. He gave me everything that I needed. He's expecting me to succeed now. And all I've done is fail. So can you just leave me alone to wallow in my sadness?
Come on, Mia, you're looking at this so negatively. I'm sure that there is a way that we can work through this. It's not the end of the world. I'm really appreciative of the fact that you don't want to get an abortion for me. I'm glad that you care about what I want too. But at the same time, just because we're having a child doesn't mean that you're not going to have a career.
But it's going to be that much harder, isn't it? I mean, I have to look after a child and somehow become the best at what I do? Usually it's the other way around. I mean, that's the plan that we had originally, right? We'd get ourselves set up and then we'd think about having a family. I don't know if I'm in the mental state to actually have a child right now.
So, what are we gonna do about this? Are we gonna keep this child or not? I'm fine with either.
Well, tell me what you want, Tom. What do you think we should do?
Well, what I want is to keep it. Obviously, that's been my dream.
Well, I have to respect my partner's wishes. Here's to us keeping the kid. Yay!
Can you just come back home now, Mia? I know that you're in an emotional state, but I can't do anything to help you if you're not home.
Are you kidding me? I am gonna have fun for once. The rest of my life is basically ruined.
That's not true. I said that we can work through this.
Yeah, whatever. You're living in fantasy right now, Tom. There's no escaping the reality of the situation. We're doomed. I hope you've been enjoying that high salary in your job because now we're really relying on it. I don't have time to do the part-time job that I've been doing up until this point. We've only got one income coming into the house. You gotta support everyone and this new child. I hope you're happy with yourself.
Hey, come on, don't talk to me that way. I said that we don't need to keep it.
Well, the fact that we have to deal with this problem is your fault. You're the one that didn't wear protection.
I promise you right now that I did the necessary measures to make sure that something like this didn't happen. At the end of the day, it's not going to be 100% effective, though. Sometimes these things happen. It is what it is, but look, all of that is irrelevant. I think you should really come home. Especially now that we know that you're pregnant. Alcohol is not going to be good for the baby.
How about you just bite me? Tom, I couldn't give a damn what's good for the baby or not. I'm gonna have to devote my whole life to this thing. Allow me to be a little bit selfish before it's born.
Do you know what type of effects you might have on it? Come home.
Don't know and don't care. I am not interested in talking to you. Go do something else with your time. We're gonna need a lot of money, so maybe you should work on that side gig of yours. Don't waste your time trying to get your way through to me. Oh my god, here we go again. It's just mess, mess, mess. Just how incapable are you, Tom? Can't you get anything done around here? I'm absolutely sick of having to wake up to this crap all the time. We made an arrangement for you to handle the house, so why don't you start doing just that?
Mia, did you only just wake up? It's already well into the day. Oh, what is going on? I already did a good job of cleaning the house last night.
Okay, well, I realized that you cleaned last night, but don't you think you should clean in the morning as well? I mean, look at all the mess around here. We've got dirty diapers, we've got toys everywhere, we've got food all over the floor. Like, come on. Is this really the house you want to live in? I certainly don't want to be here all day.
Hold on a second. You're talking about the mess that was made after I fell asleep. Here's the thing, Mia. Unfortunately, I can't deal with all of that. I have to wake up and be on time for my job, don't I? There's no time for me to stay around at home cleaning up all the time.
Oh, wow. So now it's another excuse. You know what? I don't really know what I should do about you, Tom. You really are incapable.
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
Yeah, you heard me. I mean, it's just a little bit of cleaning and cooking, and you can't do any of that. First, it was the cooking. You said that you didn't have time to cook us a proper meal. You needed to work and earn a little bit of extra money to pay off the rent and the utilities. You and I had a bit of a fight over that, but in the end, I understood as long as you did the cleaning. But now, you're slacking off on that too. Are you starting to lose your grip? Honestly, what are you good for in the first place?
Mia, I know how you've been feeling lately, and I've been really tolerant of it. But I really don't like the way that you speak to me. It's like I'm some sort of piece of crap. I'm doing my best here. I'm trying to contribute income to the household, and I'm trying to manage it at the same time. If I could just have a little bit more input on your part, it would go a long way.
What are you trying to say right now? You want to force the household duties on me when I already have to look after this little brat?
We already talked about this. I don't like it when you call him things like that. He's just a little boy.
Yeah, right. He's just a little devil, if you ask me. How long is it going to take for this kid to develop a little bit of competency? I'm sick of having to change his diaper all the time.
What are you talking about right now? He's barely a year old. How much are you expecting from him? Do you really want him to be able to tie his shoelaces like that or something? He's a baby.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, but in our circumstances, he's going to have to be a little bit more than a baby. I need him to grow up, and grow up fast. I want to get back out there. I want to start acting again. That's to say, if I can even start acting. The way things are going, I'm going to have to look after this thing for the rest of my life. I won't be given a chance to do what I have to do.
Look, Mia, we've already talked about this. I promise you that there's gonna be a time for you to pursue your acting. You could even be practicing for it right now. It's a much better idea than drinking all the time. All the problems that we're having in our marriage could be fixed if you just got yourself together.
There you go again. You're going to try and do that thing where you get me back on the horse, aren't you? Look, I'm sick of you doing stuff like that, Tom. Just accept that someone's a failure. There's nothing more that I can do. I've tried, and I've tried, and I've tried. It doesn't work out. Why don't you just get that through your head already? It's not even your dream to begin with, so just leave it alone already.
No can do on that one, I'm afraid, Mia. I know how you feel lately. I know you're getting frustrated, angry, and regretting the things that have happened. I know a lot of that negative emotion has been taken out on the baby. I need you to understand that the baby hasn't done anything wrong. If you're angry about anything, just take it out on me. Or better yet, just use your time wisely and do a little bit of acting anyway. Do you really think that drinking, which creates more of a mess, is a good idea for everyone?
Hey, you basically ruined my life, so I don't want to hear any lectures from you. If this is the way I need to cope with my emotions, then that's what I'm going to do. Why don't you just focus on what you have to do than worrying about me? If you do that, everyone's going to be happy.
Well, look, I'm just saying I'm juggling a lot of duties here. I'm trying to do 2 different jobs right now. Manage the house and also be a father. That's not exactly an easy thing to do. You keep telling me that the responsibility of being a mother is so great that you can't clean up or cook. That's fine. I understand that. At least allow me to order a maid to come in.
You think you're so smart, don't you? Don't think I know what you're up to. You're gonna hire this maid and it's gonna cost money. You're gonna tell me that the money that I use on alcohol needs to go towards that. That's gonna be your way of stopping me, isn't it?
Did I say anything like that, Mia? Was I even trying to insinuate that?
I know you. You're crafty. You'd be thinking about ways to do stuff like this.
Well, you know what? How about this then? How about I get us a maid that doesn't cost any money? A maid that does the best job but doesn't charge for it.
What are you talking about right now? Does someone like that exist?
They sure do. I can get them in here today as well.
Yeah, right. Let's see who this fantastic maid is then. I don't care how you get the job done, I just want to wake up in the morning to a clean house.
If I do this, can you promise me that you'll be a little bit nicer to our boy? I am sick of the way that you shout at him all the time. It is not healthy for him.
I'll shout at him as much as I need to. The little brat needs to know that bedtime is bedtime. Until he gets that in his head, he's gonna hear an earful from me every day. That's it. I've had enough. I don't know how much more of this I can deal with. She's just way too much for me. I don't want to put up with it. You've got some nerve bringing your mom in here trying to trick me into thinking that she was some maid. Well, let me just say, the little games are over now. I want her gone.
What are you talking about? Isn't that what you wanted? You wanted someone to get the housework done. I come home every day and I can see that it's clean. I don't know what the issue is here.
The issue is that your mom is the one forcing me to do it. I mean, sure, she was the one cleaning at first, but now she's getting me to do everything. I'm trying to retaliate against her, and she's just being so stern with me. She gives me that deadpan face like she has no tolerance. I'm sick of this. Is this the woman that's going to become my mother-in-law someday? I can't put up with an old hag like that.
I love you, but you better watch your mouth. This is my mother that you're talking about. I respect her more than anything.
Oh, I see how it is. You love your mother more than you love me. Well, isn't that just grand? I really don't have anyone that cares about me in this world.
Got enough with this attitude already. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. My mom is probably doing a really good thing for you. You need to pull yourself together. She's putting you into shape. Don't use the kid as an excuse for the fact that you can't manage things at home. Do you know how much I'm trying to make up for the fact that you don't have a job at the moment? I am starting to get gray hairs, and I'm still a young man. Cut me some slack already.
So what? The better alternative is to get your mom in here and to train me? You really are the controlling type, aren't you, Tom? Well, I'm not putting up with this any longer. This is the last time that I have to wake up at 5 in the morning because she's standing over me. This is the last time that I'm going to spend hours picking up beer bottles. This is the last time I'm going to have that woman scold me for the way I raised my child. I need you to make a decision. It's either me or her. Who are you going to choose? Where is he? Where is my boyfriend? What is going on around here? I know you had a hand in this. I know you've done something to convince him to leave me. Doesn't he realize what he's doing? He's leaving me and his only son behind. Is he that much of a man that he'll just abandon his child? I can't believe he would do something like this. He's so selfish. I mean, for me to come home and see that all of his stuff is gone? What's going through his head right now? Weren't you the one that told him he had to choose between his mother and you? There's nothing strange about what he's doing right now. He's just making a decision. Yes, I know that, but he wasn't meant to make this decision. He was meant to choose me. Why would he choose his mom over me? This whole time he was telling me how much he cared about my dream, how much he wanted me to achieve it. I thought he was going to be supporting me forever. Why would he do something like this? He's doing this because it's the best thing for you. It's the only way you're going to wake up. What do you mean, wake up? Why are people treating me like I'm acting weird or something? It's only natural that I'm acting this way. I mean, does anyone understand that I've just lost my dream? The only thing that I cared about in the world is gone now. What am I meant to do? Do you guys really expect me to just sit here and pretend that everything is fine and I should be happy? He wants you to open your eyes, Mia. He wants you to realize what's really important right now. Do you have any idea what type of childhood that boy has had? No, I don't, to be honest. He never tells me about it. He's always so protective of it. The only thing he's told me is that he wants to have a family one day. That's it. Well, there's a reason for that. I don't know how much you care about Tom, but family is a very important thing for him. When he was a young boy, his father walked out on him. The only person that he respected is now gone. You're telling me that he grew up in a single-parent home? That's right. His dad didn't care about what happened to him. He didn't care about his future. All he wanted was to chase tail. That's all he could care about. He didn't care about his son or the fact that his wife had a dream that she wanted to achieve. His wife? I'm assuming you're talking about you? That's right. I had a dream that meant so much to me. I would go to sleep at night visualizing the type of place I would be in. I could see it. It felt like some sort of premonition, like I was seeing the future. What was this dream of yours? I was going to become the best performer there is. I'd be walking down the street and I'd hear people saying my name. Wait, what the hell? What are you saying right now? That you had the same dream as me? I sure did. And I was very passionate about what I did. I was working at the Fox Theater for a long time. What? Fox Theater? That can't be true. I have been following everyone that's had some sort of play there. I know all the people there. I've never heard about you before.
Do you even know my name?
Of course I do. It's Nancy, isn't it?
Well, think about it. Was there anyone called Nancy that used to work at the Fox Theater?
There was. Everyone knows her. It's Nancy Watts. You're not actually trying to tell me that was you, are you?
You're smack bang on the money there. I was the cover girl for that theater. People came just to see me.
I don't believe this. You're one of my idols. Are you honestly telling me that you worked at the Fox Theater?
In my younger years, that's all I did. I was absolutely glistening at that time. It felt like nothing could go wrong. All I could do was get bigger and bigger. My husband was great for the first part of my career. He was super supportive of what I was doing. He thought it was amazing that he could date a superstar like me. Then, over time, he started to realize his capabilities. He found out that he could attract other woman actors from a different theater as well. I had a feeling that he was up to no good. I brought up the issue with him and he snapped back at me, called me pathetic, said that my acting was horrible. Told me that the only reason why people were watching was because I was good looking. I had no talent at all. He really destroyed my self-confidence back then.
Oh my God. I can't believe this. Is this the father of Tom? It doesn't sound like someone who would father Tom at all.
It certainly wasn't. Maybe it was a good thing that he walked out on him. Who knows if Tom would have taken on his father's influence. But I will say this. When his father walked out, it took a toll on him. He started growing up in a dysfunctional family. I had to do what I could to save my son. I had no choice but to quit my acting career.
So, you were doing the exact same thing I am then? Are you telling me that you didn't turn out the way I did? I just can't help but feel like nothing is going my way, that I'm never going to find happiness again.
There was a time where I was drinking. I felt the exact same way you did. I even did it in front of my son. There were nights where I made eye contact with him and I could see the sorrow in those eyes of his. I fully understood what I was doing to my own son. But one day I just decided that I'd had enough. If I couldn't fulfill my dream of becoming a great actor, my new dream would be raising this kid. And I have to tell you right now, I never made a better decision in my whole life.
You're telling me that you never got back into acting?
Never. You see, the more I invested in my little boy, the more and more I started to feel like my life had a purpose. There was something special about seeing him smile at me, seeing him laugh. Then I started to see him grow more and more. He was becoming a better man than his father.
I don't believe it. I just can't believe it. You're telling me that I can find some happiness in raising this kid of mine?
You sure can. More than you can even believe.
This is all starting to make sense now. The reason why Tom has always valued family, and that's been his only dream, is because he never had that. He wants to recreate that. Not only that, but the reason why he hooked onto me in the first place was because his own mom was an actor. Not only that, but she was one of the best. How come he never told me about this?
Well, what can I say? He's as mysterious as his father.
Is that why he invited you here? He wanted you to teach me a lesson, didn't he?
He sure did. I'm telling you right now, he's doing his best for his family, but he's got his limits. He's only human after all. I know you're very shocked that he's leaving today, but after a little chat with me, I can get him back in there. It's like you say, it's not like he's completely indifferent to his son or anything.
I don't know if I can do this now, Nancy. I'm not like you. You're such a strong-willed person. I still feel so weak. I've really dug myself a hole here. I don't know if I can really get myself out of the drink.
Well, luckily for you, you have a very good circumstance. I didn't have anyone to help me, but now you got your mother-in-law.
What do you mean, my mother-in-law?
Do you think my son is going to come back here and just start dating you again? Not a chance. I know the type of person he is. He's gonna propose to you.
Oh my God, are you serious right now? An actual marriage? I can't believe it.
What are you going to do at that point? You've got two decisions. You can continue on the route you are now and live a life of loneliness, always fantasizing about what life would have been like if you became an actor. Or you can decide to invest in your little boy. Be excited for what he could become someday. What's it gonna be? The things Nancy told me really opened my eyes. She was right about everything. There's no way that I could become someone that just brings the people around her down. Tom supported me no matter what. The way I behaved at that point in time was just disgusting. Not only that, but whatever negative energy I had was transferred onto my son. My existence was a blight, and I just had to change it. From that point on, Nancy and I became closer and closer. She told me everything I needed to do to be a mother. I picked up everything quickly. Not only that, but my drive to get better was strong, and I managed to give up the drink very quickly. It was really interesting getting to know her. She had so many stories back when she was an actor. A part of those stories really inspired me to get back into my dream, but I knew I had a different mission at hand. It was like she said, watching my little son enjoy himself and bond with me was beautiful. I almost feel like an idiot for the way I treated him before that. After a little bit of time had passed, Tom decided to come back to me. I hugged him like he was a man that came back from the war. I cried so much this time. His shirt was absolutely soaked with my tears. He held me there, telling me that everything is okay and that he understood. He was going to make sure that everyone was happy in this family. He was going to make sure that we raised a good son and that one day I would be able to do the things that I wanted. Fast forward a couple years, and my little boy is going to kindergarten. I decided that I wanted to be in his life a lot more. Having spent all that time with him made me realize that it was really enjoyable just being with him. So I decided to take on a new career. I am going to become a kindergarten teacher. The moment I did that, I had the most fun I ever had in my whole life. I finally grew to like kids. It's great playing with the kids, and because of my history, I've been able to do a weekly play with them. We'll practice acting skills, dress up, and have a really good time. My son is really good at what he does. He's actually been scouted by acting agencies. They're always looking for young talent to star in their movies. They say that he's going to be the next big thing. If he keeps working on his acting ability, who knows where he's going to end up in life. So there's my son, living my dream. He's the living embodiment of what I wanted to be, but maybe even better. I'm just so glad that I had good people around me. If I didn't meet someone like Tom or Nancy, who knows where I would have ended up. I can't wait to see my son on the big screens. Just watching him every day fills me with pride. Who knows, maybe I'll get a chance to show what I'm made of too. Thanks for watching all the way to the end. If you enjoyed it, please remember to click the like button. See you in the next video.
Hey, Georgia. Thank you so much for coming to Lisa's birthday party yesterday. I hope you had a great time. I know you're Lisa's friend and not mine, but it feels like it's been ages since I last saw you. How have you been?
I've been fine. And no problem. Thanks for inviting me.
Yeah, I was just wondering if you had a minute. I really need to talk to you about something.
Not really, but fine. I'm an extremely busy woman. You should know that. But go on. What do you want to talk about? Make it quick. I have a nail appointment soon.
It's about yesterday's present that you gave Lisa. I know you said to wait until everyone was gone to open it, but the box was completely empty. She told me not to say anything about it, but she's my wife. I can't stand seeing her upset like that. Did you forget to put the present in there? I can come over and collect it if you did.
What? That's what you want to talk about? I really don't have time for this. You're an adult, right? Use your damn brain for once. I can't believe you need everything spelled out for you letter by letter. You have the present. It's in your house. Leave me alone, okay? Is there anything actually important you need to talk about? If not, I'm going now.
Wait, what? Are you serious? What are you talking about? What's with this attitude? You're being really rude right now, Georgia. You and Lisa are supposed to be best friends.
God, you really are stupid. I have no clue what Lisa sees in you. Not an ounce of common sense in your head. I get it. You don't have children yet. You don't understand how hard it is to raise an entire family on your own. Just because I have 3 children doesn't mean I'm made of money. I know it's not your fault you can't have children, but I thought you'd have some common sense at least. I need to pay for food, clothes, school fees, club activities, rent, bills, childcare, and more. If Lisa's my best friend, she'll understand. You're sticking your nose into stuff that has nothing to do with you.
So you didn't just forget to put anything in the box? You didn't put anything in there on purpose? Is that what you're saying? I'm not really understanding what's happening right now. Is this an inside joke or something? Because Lisa didn't get it.
And? Is there a problem? Is your wife more important than my 3 growing children? Do you think my children and I should have to go without just because Lisa turned 30? Does it being someone's birthday make them more important than everyone else in the world? I don't think it does. I barely have time as it is, but I still wasted precious seconds finding and wrapping that box for her. I even came to the party instead of going to work. How ungrateful could you possibly be? Isn't a box a present? You can use it for storage.
Why didn't you say something? Lisa would have understood if you were too busy or didn't have money for a present. The fact that you were there was way more valuable than any present. Lisa was more than happy with that. She's only upset because she thought she'd done something to offend you. We were both just a bit confused. But if that's why, we don't mind at all. You should definitely prioritize your family. Lisa would never force you to give her a present. Did you buy her a box on purpose? Is that really the sort of present you think your best friend is worth?
Are you joking? You expect me to be the only person who shows up empty-handed? Do you know how embarrassing that would be? That'd be just like telling everyone we can't afford to give you a present. In front of everyone? Do you know how humiliating that would be? Everyone would laugh at me. Go on. Why don't you just go out and tell the whole world we're poor? Let them all laugh. That's why I gave her a box. At least I gave her something. I thought Lisa was happy I came. Did you just lie?
That's not what I meant at all. If you just explained it beforehand, we'd completely understand. If that's the reason you gave her a box, then that's fine. I don't get why you didn't tell her in advance, though.
You're not listening to me. Every other person there gave her gifts. Some people even gave her huge ones. Or more than one. People would definitely talk about it if I didn't hand something over. It would have been public humiliation. Why should I embarrass myself for some stupid birthday party? You're both so selfish. I expected more from Lisa. Of course you wouldn't understand. You don't have kids of your own, do you?
Georgia, please calm down. I just said a box alone would be okay if you explained why. Lisa would be more than happy with the empty box, if that made you feel more comfortable. You should have just explained why before you came. We're not trying to offend you, I promise. We understand. You're taking this the wrong way. That's not at all what I meant at all. I was just saying Lisa wouldn't mind if you gave her nothing at all or a wrapped empty box, as long as you explained why beforehand. She was just more shocked than anything. Neither of us could understand what she'd done.
For Christ's sake! This is why I can't stand people who celebrate their birthdays after they turn 21. Extremely selfish and no common sense whatsoever. Is turning 30 really that special? We all do it. What kind of grown adult throws a surprise party anyway? Are you still 12? Lisa was probably so embarrassed that you organized that entire surprise party for her. She's not a child anymore. God, I feel sick just thinking about it.
What's going on, Georgia? Have I done something to offend you? I just wanted to make my wife happy.
You know what? Good for you. My best friend chose to marry you, even though you're a selfish old man with not a single thought for anyone around you. You're lucky she married you in the first place. I have no clue why she did, but if she hadn't, no one would. Why don't you just divorce her and set her free already? The way you're acting, I wouldn't be surprised if she didn't hate you already. She's just being nice.
You're just being rude now, Georgia. Calm down before I get angry. I thought we got on well. What happened? We used to go out as a group all the time.
Wow, and you can't control your temper either? How embarrassing. I never even liked you. I was just pretending. Did you brainwash Lisa or something? I barely recognize her anymore. I can't believe she complained about my gift. Don't you think that's a little bit ungrateful? She never would have said anything like that before she met you. I guess you're perfect for each other. Both of you are total children. My 2-year-old is more mature than the two of you put together. That's what you get for marrying an infertile loser.
That's too far, Georgia. Way too far.
Whatever. I don't care. I only spoke the truth. Anyway, I have my nail appointment now. I'm going to turn my phone off. Bye-bye.
Hey, Eric. Have you heard from Georgia today? I tried to thank her for coming to the party, but she left me on red since last night. Oh, yeah. She replied to me all right. She made things very clear to me. Lisa, I'm really sorry. She didn't just forget to put something in the box. It wasn't an accident at all. She did that on purpose. She said she couldn't afford to give you a present. She's too tied up because she has to look after 3 children all by herself. She just gave us an empty box so that she wouldn't lose face in front of all your friends and family. For some reason, she just didn't explain that to you beforehand. I knew she wouldn't do something like that out of malice. I was so worried for no reason. I feel bad for assuming now. I'm really sorry for being so sad, Eric. You put on such a wonderful party for me, and I ruined it by crying over something that had a simple explanation. That's so embarrassing. I hope you can forgive me. Lisa, don't you dare talk like that. It isn't your fault at all. Every family has their own financial circumstances, right? She was probably just too embarrassed to say something in advance. It's not easy being the only one who can't afford a present. Don't worry. She probably didn't mean anything bad by it. So please don't blame yourself at all. But don't worry. You got some other lovely gifts and the party was a lot of fun. Let's just forget about this whole box affair and never talk about it again. Thank you so much, Eric. I don't know what I'd do without you. I'll apologize to her now. Actually, I think you should give her some time. She seemed really upset about the fact she couldn't get you a present. Are you okay, Eric? Did she say something to you? No, don't worry about it. I'm fine. I really should have made it clear that she didn't need to bring a present for you if she couldn't afford it. It's my bad, if anything. I didn't even consider that possibility. She got angry at you, didn't she? I love Georgia, but she has a ridiculous amount of pride. She probably snapped at you because she was embarrassed about being called out. I'm really sorry about that, Eric. I know what she can be like. Angry is one way to put it. But I told you, don't worry about it. I was a little surprised, sure, but none of this is your fault. I know, but I can't help but feel like it is. I should have realized she was struggling. I'm a terrible friend. I got so many other wonderful presents, and I was really happy that everyone came. It's probably the best birthday party I've ever had. I don't need anything more than a box from her. Sorry for being so selfish, Eric. You're not selfish at all. And if she said that to you, ignore her. She's probably just stressed. You're right. I'm really glad that you had a good time. That's what matters more than anything. I was going to write thank you letters for everyone that came. Do you want to help me? It might take your mind off things. Remember, you're the least selfish person I know. Thank you for being so understanding. If I'm being honest, recently I've been getting a little bit worried that Georgia is starting to hate me. Ever since her husband left her, she's been acting more and more cold towards me. She barely responds to my texts, and when we meet, all she does is make snide comments about how love never lasts. She even keeps trying to convince me that you're going to leave me soon. That's horrible, Lisa. I'm sorry I didn't notice. I would never leave you. Not for anything. Don't listen to her, okay? I'll always be on your side. She keeps poking at the fact that we can't get pregnant either. I opened up to her about it last week, and that only made her even worse.
I thought the box was probably because of that, but now I see I was being self-centered. It wasn't like that at all.
Lisa, I didn't want to say this in case it ruined your relationship, but I think you might be right. I know how much you love Georgia, but I can't keep lying to you.
What do you mean?
Well, she wasn't very kind about you when I messaged her. I don't want to tell you what to do or control you, but I think you should spend some time away from her. Maybe it is just a result of stress from looking after 3 children alone, but I don't want you to be around that right now. It's the last thing you need right now. You've been through a lot this year and you need a break. I'll let you read the conversation later if you want, but I don't recommend it.
It's okay, Eric. Thank you for letting me know. I really wanted to give her the benefit of the doubt because we've been friends basically since we were born. I guess stress really does change people. I'll give her some time. She definitely needs some space right now. Thank you, Eric. And I'm really sorry about everything. The party really was great.
Of course. I really wanted you to have a good birthday. Actually, I have one more secret present for you. I was planning to keep it until tonight when we went out for dinner, but I don't want you to be sad for the rest of the day. Check out the envelope behind the picture of us on the mantelpiece.
Eric? Oh my god, Eric! 2 tickets to Paris? You didn't. And trains to Rome? And to Berlin and London? Eric, this is the best present ever! I can't believe this.
I know how much you've always wanted to go, but you never had time because you were looking after your mother. This has been a really hard year for you, so I wanted to do something that would help you take a well-earned break. The plane leaves on Saturday. I took the day off work tomorrow, so let's go shopping for clothes. Is there anything else you need? I'll make a list.
Eric, you're the best husband ever! I really don't deserve you.
You deserve me and more. I love you too, Lisa. I wish I could do more. I know it's only been a month since your mom's funeral, so I'm not trying to force you to be happy, but I'll do anything I can to make this vacation fun. Happy birthday, Lisa.
Hello, Eric. What did you say to Lisa? She hasn't messaged me all day. I bet you told her I gave her no present on purpose. God, you're so horrible. I should tell her that you're poisoning our relationship on purpose. Maybe then she'll finally leave you.
Hello, Georgia. No, I didn't say anything like that. I just told her to give you some space. You seemed really upset when you talked to me, so I assumed you didn't want to talk about the party with anyone.
What gives you the right to decide what I do and don't want to talk about? You don't know me like that. Anyway, I need to talk to her. I want my box back.
You what? What are you talking about?
Can you still not read? I said I want my box back. The one I gave her for her birthday. Neither of you seemed happy with it, so I guess I'll use it instead. Honestly, so ungrateful. I'll come over and collect it tomorrow.
You can have your box back if you need it that badly, but me and Lisa won't be here tomorrow.
Fine! Sunday then! So inconvenient. I get my hair cut Sunday afternoon, so it'll have to be the morning.
We won't be here on Sunday either. We're going to Europe for 2 weeks.
Europe? You're going to Europe for 2 weeks and you still complained about not getting a present for me? I cannot stand you right now. I'm going to be sick. How selfish can you be? I was trying to be nice to Lisa, but she's just as ungrateful as you are. Why is she mad about a box when she's going to Europe?
Like I said, we don't care that you didn't get Lisa a present. We completely understand. Anyway, if you want your box back, it'll have to be next month. But you can have it back, of course.
No! I need it now. I accidentally used the box the shoes I wore to the party came in. I was going to return them, but now I can't. You've ruined everything. The new fashion season starts tomorrow, and I'm going to be wearing last year's shoes. You just really love to humiliate me, don't you?
I'm sorry. If you need it that badly, I'll leave it outside the house and you can pick it up then. Is that okay?
No! What if it rains and gets wet? Then I definitely can't return the shoes. Give me the spare key to your house. I'll get it myself.
I don't think I can do that.
Then you owe me the price of the shoes, plus compensation. They cost $1,400. You can afford that, right? Seeing as you can afford to go to Europe for 2 weeks.
Fine, I'll leave the spare key under the mat. I don't want to argue with you anymore. Take your box. Message me when you have it.
Good. And don't tell Lisa. I don't want her to get angry at me again. Have fun in Europe. Hi, Eric. How's Europe? Did you get there safely?
Hi, Georgia. Did you get your box? Put the key back under the mat when you're done. Yes, Lisa's having so much fun she hasn't been looking at her phone. Sorry about that. We're in Paris right now. France is really beautiful. Lisa wants to know if there's a souvenir you want. She recommends the macarons. She said she'll message you when we get back to the hotel tonight. We're in an art gallery right now, so she's busy looking at paintings.
Wow, it sounds lovely. I'm jealous. You should bring me next time. But if you really like it there that much, then why don't you just stay in France forever? Then I can just stay in your house forever. That's okay, right? If you really need to come back, you can use my old apartment. But I don't think you should come back, honestly.
Huh? What are you talking about? Are you joking or something?
Oh, maybe I should explain. Seeing as usual, you can't seem to understand anything but simple terms. I don't want to leave your house. It's lovely. It's basically a mansion. Ever since I first saw it, I fell in love. I'd feel bad for the house if it was empty for 2 whole weeks. What a waste of your rent. So I decided we'll live here while you're gone. You gave me the keys, so I'm not doing anything illegal. I have the messages to prove it.
You're crazy. I ought to call the police.
For what? Like I said, I have proof that you gave me the key. The police will be on my side. Think about it like this. I'm just visiting you guys for a few nights while you're on vacation. I'll keep the house nice and warm for when you get home.
I won't tell Lisa about this yet, so please leave by tomorrow. She really won't be happy if she finds out what you're doing.
And why should I care what she thinks? Do you think I keep her around because I like her? No. I keep her around because she has a big house and takes me and my kids out for fancy dinners. And because she never says no when I ask for money.
Wow. You're really a terrible person. It just shows how lovely Lisa is. She's even making excuses for you now. I can't believe you take advantage of such a kind, caring person. Haven't you been friends your whole lives? What happened to you?
Oh, boo-hoo. Woe is you, I guess. She's the one who's always rubbing her wealth in my face. So what if I take advantage of it? This house really is the best. The view from the window is great, and Mom and Dad are super excited. You really should stay abroad. I'd love to live in a house like this forever.
Wait a minute. Did you say Mom and Dad? Are your parents there with you?
Of course they are. I couldn't let them miss out on such a luxury experience. All of us are going to save so much on food and bills this month.
What food? We emptied the refrigerator before we left.
But you left your computer with all your connected websites here. You should have chosen an easier password than Lisa's birthday. Anyway, we have enough groceries for a year thanks to you. I guess you were good for something.
Oh no. You've got to be kidding me. This is the most insane thing I've ever heard in my life. I can't believe you and your parents did this together. I mean, I knew you were crazy, but I didn't realize you inherited it from your parents.
I was going to stay in this house just for the duration of your trip, but now I really like it. So I've decided that we're going to stay here forever. Mom and Dad also said that such a nice house would be more suitable for children. The garden is huge. Perfect for them to play in. My old rundown apartment is good enough for you two old hags, right? I'll send you the address, okay?
Please get out now. This is not okay. The house is not yours to live in.
Well, that's too bad. Me and my family are going to live here from now on. You won't have a place to stay when you come back.
That house isn't ours anymore.
What? What are you talking about?
We sold the house. So you need to leave that place right away. The movers are actually supposed to be coming and taking all our stuff to the new house tomorrow. After Lisa's mother passed away, she left Lisa a huge amount of money. So we decided to upgrade to an even bigger house.
Now, wait just a minute. What do you mean you already sold the house? You can't do that without asking me. It doesn't make any sense. Explain yourself, Eric.
I just did. I don't see why this has anything to do with you. That house is really nice, you're right. But now that Lisa is pregnant, we decided to move somewhere closer to a good school.
Lisa is pregnant? But she just told me she couldn't get pregnant.
We thought so too. But she felt sick this morning, so we tried a test. I was worried she'd be ill during the entire vacation, but the second we saw that line, she perked right up. I've never seen her so happy.
That's it. I'm done. Why does Lisa get everything, but everything goes terribly for me? I haven't heard a single word about this. Why didn't she tell me?
Because I told her not to. I knew you'd be horrible about it. I never really did like you, but I tolerated you for Lisa. You're the bitterest person I know. No wonder your husband left you.
That's such a nasty thing to say. Does Lisa know you say such horrible things?
Yes, she's watching this conversation right now. She's getting tired of you too. All she ever is nice to you, and this is what she gets in return. I'm glad you've finally shown your true colors.
Lisa! If you're reading this, call me. We can talk about this. You can still cancel the sale of the house, right?
I can, Georgia, but I don't want to.
Lisa? Is that you? Lisa, listen to me!
No, I'm done listening to you. All my life, I've been desperate to keep you happy. But I can't do it anymore. It feels like nothing I can do is ever right for you. I think it's horrible that your husband left you to raise 3 kids alone. But I know he pays you child support. And I know both your parents give you an allowance too. I obviously don't know how hard it is to raise children. I really hoped I could ask you for advice and grow closer now I'm pregnant. But you didn't even think about congratulating me, did you? Instead, you made it seem like I did it on purpose to upset you. Even though you know how much I've wanted a child my whole life. I would never talk about you having children when I couldn't like that. I'm sorry you lost the only thing you considered an upper hand against me. Anyway, I'm going to go and enjoy some delicious French cuisine. I can send you some pictures if you want.
Lisa! Lisa, come back!
Sorry, she's gone to order now. Anyway, you need to be out of the house by 10 a.m. tomorrow. That's when the movers are coming. They also have a key, so they can get in even if you lock every door. And please don't do anything stupid. I can see the security cameras from here, and I'm recording everything. Speaking of which, if you don't clean that drawing your child did off the wall by tomorrow, I will sue you for the cost of cleaning. Like I said, that house isn't ours anymore, so we can't give you permission to be in there. Lisa still cares for you, so I won't call the police. Not yet, at least. Just behave and be gone and cleaned up by tomorrow.
You're the worst human alive. I hope you get food poisoning. Just you wait. I'll show you. You're going to regret this.
Anyway, I have to go. Our food is ready. And it looks absolutely delicious. We'll both be switching our phones off for the rest of the day, so don't bother contacting either of us. We won't answer. I am on vacation after all. I wouldn't want to waste another second of it.
Eric! Pick up right now.
Do you mind? We're busy right now. If you don't stop, I'm going to block you.
They keep knocking on the door and won't go away. I told them you gave me permission to stay here, but they're accusing me of fraud and property damage. You said you wouldn't call them. Why did you lie?
I said I wouldn't call them if you behaved. But you didn't. Do I need to make a list of all the things you've done in the past 24 hours? First, you squat in my house. Then you use my credit card to buy a year's worth of food. Next, you let your children draw all over our walls and track mud all over our carpet. And when you found out Lisa is pregnant, you took a knife to our sofas and bed and walls. I don't even want to think about how much those slashes are going to cost to repair. I don't know if you forgot about the security cameras until after you were done destroying my furniture, but if you were going to break them, you should have done it before the property damage. I'm going to charge you for the security system too. I can't believe you broke every single camera. If you did any more damage that we couldn't see, don't worry. We're going to sue you for that too. I can't believe you did something like that with your children in the house. You're a danger to them and yourself. Also, Lisa messaged your grandmother. Apparently, you told her that Lisa asked you to house sit. She was extremely apologetic, unlike someone. I'm glad some people in that house have sense. I'm shocked your parents gave birth to such a monster. Oh, just so you know, we got in contact with your ex-husband, too.
You did what? Why would you do that?
Like I said, you're a danger to yourself and to everyone around you. Children shouldn't be in an environment like that. I already sent him the security camera footage. I'm sure that will go down well in court.
I can't believe you do this to me. You're so spiteful. My children are all I have.
You don't care about your children. You only care about the child support. Lisa told me that you said he cheated on you. That's why you got sole custody of the children. He says that you're the one who cheated on him. I can't believe you'd lie about that. Actually, with your personality, I can't imagine that. He also said that he paid you $50,000 per child a month. You're saying that you were still too poor to afford a simple birthday present despite that? Look, I'm no expert in brands, but according to Lisa, you're always in the latest fashion. That's why she had no idea you were struggling. You certainly don't look like it. The only people in your family struggling are your children, because you keep using their money on your clothes and makeup.
You don't know that. Stop making bold assumptions. You just want to make me the villain, but I did nothing wrong.
Nothing? You broke into my house, destroyed it, and lied about it the whole time. And worst of all, you made my wife upset. I can't forgive that. Ever. After that, me and Lisa both blocked Georgia and deleted all of our correspondence. We sued her for all the damages to the house, which came to quite a lot of money. From what I've heard, Georgia is currently in dire straits, living in poverty. Since both of her parents and her grandmother have cut her out of their life, she's going to have to find another job to fund her lifestyle. Now that she doesn't have her ex-husband's fortune to rely on, she's really struggling to get through the day. Her ex-husband was happy to finally be reunited with his children. I felt so bad for him after hearing how Georgia had lied to make him seem evil. Apparently, Georgia has been behaving in an arrogant and condescending manner towards everyone who could potentially help her, so nobody wants anything to do with her. But she did get herself into this mess after all. As a result, Georgia is currently living in a motel until she can find a cheap apartment to live in. It must be pretty hard to get by for her, all things considered. However, I don't feel sorry for her at all. She was so rude to my lovely wife that all I can say is she deserved it. Lisa and I enjoyed our vacation in Europe to the fullest. We saw France, Germany, Italy, Spain, and the UK. All of them were so much fun. It is my greatest joy just to see Lisa smile every day. We're finally back home and enjoying our huge new house. It's in such a convenient location. I can't wait to meet our new baby. I'm going to make sure we are the happiest family on Earth.
Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video and want to see more like it, please consider subscribing to the channel and leaving a like. Catherine! How have you been? It's been such a long time. I can't believe we haven't talked in so long. I'd love to talk and catch up sometime. Actually, do you have a minute to talk right now? Hi there. It sure has been a while. I've been doing okay. What's up? How is everything with you? Come on. You are so low energy. Always. Where's your excitement? Sorry, you know me.
I've never been much of an excitable person.
Well, cut it out. Don't be so boring. Who wants to be around a killjoy? You really need to learn to loosen up a bit and enjoy yourself once in a while. Maybe if you were a little more of a social butterfly like me, you wouldn't be so boring. You could learn a thing or two from me.
Yeah, maybe. But anyway, what did you want to talk about exactly? It's been a while, like you said. I'm kind of surprised to hear from you. Is everything all right?
What do you mean? Why are you surprised?
We haven't really kept in touch at all since we graduated from high school. Actually, I don't think we've even talked once since then. I didn't think you still had my number, or remembered me for that matter. Is there anything specific that you wanted to talk about that made you want to reach out? Or were you just reminiscing on our high school days and thought of all classmates?
Oh my gosh, you're right. I almost forgot what I was going to tell you. I was so caught up with how unexcited you were to hear from me. I lost my train of thought. I hope you don't mind. I'm borrowing that messy-looking empty space by your house for parking.
Wait, what? Empty space? Are you talking about the lot right next to my house?
Yeah, that's the one. That vacant lot right by your home.
Okay. But why are you doing that? It's not exactly vacant, but technically, I'm also not the one that owns the land either. I think my grandfather owns it. It was nice of you to give me a heads up, but I can't really give you permission to use it for anything.
Oh, I see. Then please mention it to him when you can so he knows too. I'll be meeting a few friends from school, and it's close enough that they can all park there for when we meet up. It'll just be about 20 people or so. They'll probably all drive themselves too. Thanks for letting him know.
All of them? Are you saying 20 individual cars?
Yeah, just about. We're going on a trip as a little class reunion, and it's a really convenient spot for us to use.
Oh, there's a reunion trip?
Oh, well, sort of. It's like a junior high school reunion. I've been organizing everything, so I've been so busy.
I see. And about those 20 cars that you're going to try to fit in the lot.
Yeah, what about it? It might be a few more, or less. I'm not exactly sure. But I think it's about 20. It's not going to be a problem to use the space, right? We'll only be gone for about 3 days or so. It isn't that long, so it shouldn't be too much trouble. Thanks for taking care of everything for me.
I don't know if I would say that it won't be any trouble. In fact, I'm not sure this will go over well at all.
It'll be totally fine. Don't worry. It would have cost everyone way too much to pay for parking at the airport for so many days. Carpooling between everyone would have been such a headache, too. I can't even imagine. I was lucky I noticed the empty lot driving by the other day when I remembered that you lived right next door. It's close enough for everyone, and even closer to the airport. It's so convenient. I don't think I could have found a more perfect location. I've planned it out, so it'll be much more efficient for us this way. Besides, it's just an empty, dusty old lot. No one is using it, so it's totally fine. The next few days are holidays, too. There's absolutely nothing to worry about. Thanks again for your help. You're really saving us here. I know it's short notice, but there really wasn't any other solution I could come up with.
But I don't understand. I really don't think it's going to be okay to use the space.
That's why you said you would talk to your grandfather for me. Everything will be fine.
Well, maybe you'd like to talk to him yourself then, if you're so confident that everything will be fine. I'm not in town this week, and I won't be back soon. I'm not going to be able to go there to make sure that it's okay, or to keep an eye on anything.
Sorry, but that just isn't going to work for me.
Why not? It's going to have to, Natalie.
Because our plane just landed a bit ago.
You've got to be kidding me. You're already on the plane?
It's only 3 days. It's fine. Don't worry about everything so much. Just let him know everything I told you.
Natalie, you can't just leave all of those cars there.
I've got to go. Enjoy your holidays.
Mom, are you still at work? I need your help. It's kind of important. What's wrong, Catherine? What happened? Are you okay? Where are you? It's about the lot next to the house. The lot? What about it? Are you at home or are you still at work? Are there a bunch of cars parked in that lot next door? Why would there be anyone parking in the lot next door? No, I'm not at work right now. I'm out shopping at the moment. I'm sorry, I can't check to see if there's anyone there. What about Grandpa? Do you know what he's doing right now? I don't know. I can't say for sure. If I were to guess, I would say he's probably in a meeting right now. You know he's always busy. Oh, jeez. Of course he's busy. Actually, speaking of that lot next door, we'll probably be using it for a few days. Who's using it? And what are they using it for? I think Dad mentioned to me that a friend of his needed to use the space for something. Do you remember who it was? Was it his friend Owen? Yes, I think that's who it was. When did he say that he was going to be using it? This is such a mess. You never told me what was wrong, Catherine. Are you okay? Why did you ask if there were a bunch of cars parked in the lot? A classmate of mine from high school told me that she was going on a trip with her friends and they decided to use the space instead of a parking lot because it was more convenient for them. I only just heard about it a few minutes ago. I'm so sorry. What? She never mentioned it to you before? No, not once. I thought maybe it'd be fine if I mentioned it to Grandpa, assuming he didn't mind. That was just wishful thinking, though. I didn't know that Grandpa was going to lend the space to his friend. I'll mention it to him in the meantime and see what he says. Please try to get in touch with that acquaintance of yours that didn't have the decency to ask you about this beforehand. I will. I'm sorry about all of this, Mom. Natalie, I need to talk to you. If you don't find some way to move those cars soon, I'm afraid there's going to be a bit of a mess to deal with.
What are you talking about? Didn't you say you were going to talk to your grandfather? Besides, it's a little too late to start making demands like that. I told you, I'm already gone.
I told you it wasn't my property to give you permission to use in the first place. I've tried to get a hold of him to see if it would be all right. But apparently he is letting a friend of his use the space for the next few days.
Use that ugly old lot? For what?
I'm asking you, please. You need to come back as soon as possible to figure out how you're going to move all those cars. I don't care how you do it, but they can't stay there during your trip.
I told you, I can't do that. I am sorry. I'm not going to be back to take care of anything till after the trip. I've used the spot to park before and it was totally fine. There didn't end up being any problems. So what's wrong with using it for just a couple of days now? It should be fine. Whatever they had in mind will be fine with a bit less space.
No, I'm telling you it isn't going to be fine. You can't just use it whenever you want to either. It could get in the way of something important.
Something really important? Like what? What is the big deal? Are all the neighborhood elderly getting together to play cards or something? Is that the something important that you're referring to? If so, they'll just have to be a little patient for the next few days and find another empty lot to use. Maybe they can all go for a walk in the park or sit on their porch. You know, anything to rest their weary old bones.
How could you say something so rude? You were just asking me not too long ago to bend over backwards for you to be able to use the space.
Oh! If you even think about calling a tow truck, I'll never forgive you. I should let you know, the friends I've got together with for the trip were in my main circle back in the day, remember? I'm sure you haven't forgotten the trouble they used to cause. Do you understand where I'm going with this?
If you even think about doing something behind my back. This isn't a situation you're going to be able to get yourself out of with empty threats. You need to figure out how you're going to get back here and move all your friends' cars.
Are you dense? How many times do I have to tell you that I'm not going to be back for a few days? I'm trying to enjoy catching up with some friends and you are being so incredibly irritating. How am I supposed to enjoy my vacation with you blowing up my phone? It's getting old, Catherine.
Natalie, this isn't a joke. You shouldn't take the situation lightly at all. I'm trying to tell you that this is serious. The person who's supposed to be using the lot isn't someone you should cause trouble with.
Oh, come on! Are you trying to make threats now? You're a piece of work. What's going to happen if I don't rush back to move those pesky little cars, huh? Is he going to tell us about all the scary stuff he did back in the day to try to intimidate me? I'd love to see some ancient fossil try to threaten me for parking my car in his empty lot.
It's not like that at all. I'm not kidding. Please listen to me for once. He really isn't someone you should mess around with. I don't care if you have to come back or call someone else to do it for you if you can. Just move the car somewhere else. Please.
I'm done with this conversation. Bye-bye, Catherine.
Natalie, I'm trying to help you. Listen to me. You have to fix this. You don't realize how serious this is.
Stop calling me! That's so annoying. I'm trying to enjoy my vacation. If you're going to keep this up, I'm going to have to block your number until I get back from my trip. I can't have my phone ringing every other minute.
Natalie, I'm seriously trying to help you out here. Don't just blow me off.
Catherine, what's the deal? I can't get my car out like this. What is your problem? Answer me. Hello? I need to move my car, Catherine. What are you doing?
Hello, Natalie. How was your trip?
Don't ignore my question. What did you do? What is the meaning of all of this? Now my car is ruined.
What's the problem? I don't know what you're talking about.
Did you put up all these rows of cones? I just tried to drive through them all while you were ignoring me. What kind of traffic cones are these? My bumper is completely smashed.
Ah, I see. That sounds about right to me based on what I'd heard.
But why? This is absolutely nuts. And what kind of traffic cones are these? They should have just collapsed like any others when I drove over them.
I'm not there. I told you that before. I don't know what's been going on. I only know the bits that I've heard from my grandfather.
You still aren't back yet? And what did he tell you? What did he do to my car?
I can't confirm any of this because, again, I only know what I've heard. But I believe the cones that he had set up happened to have concrete in them.
The cones have concrete in them? Why didn't he just use normal cones?
Maybe he wanted something a little more durable? It certainly wasn't something he did by accident.
Why did he do this? What am I supposed to do? Who is going to fix my car now that the entire front bumper is totally destroyed? Who's going to cover all of the repair costs? I'm going to have all these parts replaced. I need my car towed now, too.
You're joking, right? Do you really think you're in any kind of position to be asking those kinds of questions?
Of course I am. What are you even talking about?
You were the one who decided to park multiple vehicles on someone else's property without permission. You also took it upon yourself to attempt to drive through multiple traffic cones. Do you really have anyone you can place blame on other than yourself?
You can't be serious. You really don't get it, do you? Are you really that stupid? Do you realize what you've gotten yourself into? Who you're messing with? I told you who I went on this trip with. Do you think they are just going to let you get away with this?
By the way, that reminds me. It's going to be about $40,000 to cover the costs for damages.
What damages? The only thing damaged right now is my car.
It's on behalf of the company that my grandfather's friend is running. The space was going to be used for an event over the next few days. Well, that was the plan originally. Some idiot had parked her car along with all of her friends and took up the entire lot. So there wasn't enough space. Because it would have taken so long to tow every single car that was parked there, the only other option was to quickly find another location to hold the event. They were fortunate enough to find another space to rent and hold the event through other connections they had.
So what's the big deal then? Doesn't sound like there was any issue to me. They had this stupid event, so what's the problem? How can they demand any kind of compensation when everything worked out how they wanted it to?
Are you clueless? Who do you think had to cover all the costs? Finding another space to rent at the last minute cost a lot more than if it were planned ahead of time. The start of the event was also delayed due to the sudden changes in plans, and vendors needed compensation for the lost time they were originally promised. All of the advertising done was for the original location, not the new one. Last-minute changes needed to be made to accommodate for this as well. The new location was also significantly far from the first location. Transportation needed to be organized as well. This was also another last-minute change that is difficult to set up when it hasn't been done so in advance. So all of those costs, in addition to the transportation that was set up, again, all of this done at the last minute, it comes up to about $40,000.
You're joking, right? You can't be serious. Are they actually going to make a claim for that much money?
I'm sure you'll be receiving the official documents in the mail in the near future.
You're unbelievable. Do you think you can do this to me? Do you think you can just get away with this?
I've not done anything to you. I'm also not making any filing for damages. I told you that's all on behalf of the company that had an event almost ruined because of your poorly planned vacation.
If that's the kind of game you're going to play, fine. I guess I'll just have to use the ace up my sleeve.
And what are you referring to that you think will save you from this situation?
Where do you think my dad works, Catherine?
Does that really matter? Do you think that is going to help you?
I don't think it's going to help me. I know it will. My father works for one of the most reputable civil engineering companies in the country. He's employed at BlackRock Corporation, and I'm sure you've heard of it. I'll be more than fine. Owen Stone, the president, is a local celebrity, too. If you think my dad is going to let you and your grandfather's pal pull any of this, you're mistaken. You'd have to be a complete idiot to start trouble with someone working under such a reputable and wealthy business owner. I really don't think I need to tell you, though. Surely you understand what you are getting yourself into.
How should I put this?
What? Are you trying to admit that you're totally beat? Seems like you've gotten yourself into a bigger mess than you thought.
No, not exactly. My grandfather was letting Mr. Stone borrow the space that you decided to use for your emergency parking lot.
Wait, what? It can't be the same person.
Oh boy, I had no idea. I didn't realize that your father was working at the same company as the person that you kind of screwed over.
No, hang on. Wait a second. You can't possibly mean the same person that my dad works for. There has to be some mistake.
He's my grandfather's childhood friend. They've known each other almost their entire lives. He always treated me and my family well when he would come visit us. He's practically a part of our family.
But you don't really mean that, Mr. Stone, do you?
Sorry, I got a little sidetracked. But yes, we are talking about the same person.
This can't be real. This is unbelievable. What am I going to do? If it really is the same person, I'm done for.
Yeah, I couldn't have said it better myself. I think your best bet is to call home and let your dad know the situation. Glad I could help clarify a few things for you. You're going to need a miracle to get yourself out of this, so good luck.
Wait a minute. You have to help me. Isn't there anything you can do to help me get out of this?
What are you talking about? What do you expect me to do?
Can't you put in a good word for me with Mr. Stone? You could explain to him what happened and everything will be okay.
Why would I stick my neck out for you when you threatened me? You got yourself into this mess all on your own from the beginning, and I tried to tell you what you were getting yourself into.
How was I supposed to know that this is what you meant?
Good luck paying off the $40,000 in damages. Apparently, Natalie had told all of her friends that she brought along on her trip that she had already received permission to park in the lot that they used. This made it difficult for her to try to convince all of the other members of the trip to split the cost for damages amongst everyone. But because she was the one arranging everything, they all left her to find out how to cover the costs entirely on her own. As for Natalie's father, who happened to work for Mr. Stone's company, much to his surprise, he was not fired, but felt that he was now indebted to his boss because of the trouble she had caused. Natalie's father was determined to do everything he could to make sure that she learned from her mistakes. He refused to help her pay the damages, and she ended up having to pick up an extra job to afford the bill. Sometimes she still messages me to beg me to help her out, but I believe she still has a lot to learn from her mistakes, so it might just be best to block her for the time being. Thank you for watching! If you enjoyed watching this video and want to see more like it, don't forget to give us a like and subscribe.